Baby. And then, last but very not least, you know what I'm saying? Cold water on the drip, something expensive on the fleece. You know what it is. He ain't got a smile. You know he got them teeth. Yo, it's motherfucking SVCHXCKY in the building. Yes, what's good with the gang, man? La Chipa just started off with 2 gifted subs, man. He's going crazy. We got the soundboard. You know what I'm saying? We got the engineer trying to hold it together. We going crazy in here, man. Let's get it. Everybody's wearing a hat for some reason. You feel me? We doing it up. All of us are sitting in our houses with hats on, which is kind of weird if you think about it. But we in here, man. We doing it up. We doing our thing. What's good with y'all? How's y'all? It's Saturday. What y'all been doing this weekend, man? Somebody set it off, right? What's somebody been doing? Anybody doing anything fun? Do we do anything anymore? Or are we washed and old? What's up?
I'm washed and old and be at work and shit.
Yeah, that's that shit I like to hear.
Game planning, man. That's all I've been doing, man. Game planning,
man. What does game planning entail?
Listen, man. We got these shows coming up.
Talk about it. Speak on it.
We got this merch dropping. You feel what I'm saying? It's spooky season right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, freaky deaky season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
it's about to go down though. Big shows, you know what I'm saying? Big planning, big strife I eat, well scale strife gang out here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep stepping for the nation. You heard?
The Nation of Islam.
Yes, sir. Ashe.
Assalamu
alaikum. I got my mustache is falling apart on me. But what's good with you, K Hella? What you been on, man? You just got off work, or so you on the late night grind, the late night creep. You know what I mean?
Yep, I got off work and then I went on a little cruise. You remember how you see me on an electric longboard in the wild like hella long ago?
Yeah, on my way to work or on my way home from work.
Yep. Bro, I was on that shit again today, right? And I was crossing the street and this dude rolled his window down. He was like, "Get a real skateboard, bitch." And I was like, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy. I just have to take it to the chin, bro. You gotta take that to the chin.
Nah, bro. You gotta be like, hop out, play me and skate right now. Cause I bet you would have beat him too. You feel me?
Bro, he didn't even know the whole time I could tray flip. It's crazy.
You gotta learn how to tray flip on that. You feel me? Then you're gonna be another next level. You doing like 30 and doing tray flip doing 30 down the road.
It's coming soon.
Yeah,
it's gonna be in a Moose music video. That's in the Moose.
Oh God,
music video.
I'm gonna be laying on the street in the middle, and he's gonna jump over me. Like Kobe. Kobe did the Aston Martin. Rest in peace.
Like Kobe.
But what you been on, Steele?
Shit, man. Just working my ass off. Fucking working on this new music and shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
What's the new project name? Leak the new project name.
These nuts, nigga. I don't have a name yet. I'll never have a name until like.
It's just Darin versus the world. You feel me?
All right, see, nah. If I start dropping tapes like that, you know something's wrong with me.
From Darin the world.
All eyes on Darin. Type shit.
Yeah, nah.
That'd be hard. Nah, but I was just trying to get a little bit of juice out.
Ready to live.
Ready to live. Dying to live. Living to die. Moose Man. Yeah.
That's literally the name of Kodak.
Coming soon. That's just generic as fuck. Let's keep it a buck.
It is.
But man, shit, getting into these motherfucking topics, you feel me? Oh well, Moose, you know what Moose been doing. Moosey Cookie.
Yeah, what you been on, motherfucker?
Gotta pull my own nose off, you feel me? To let y'all know that I ain't playing. Nah, I ain't really been doing shit. I cut back a little bit on streaming just so I could bring better content, you know what I'm saying? Like what we doing right now. God tier content, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of big-headed dudes just going crazy, talking our shit, doing our thing, you feel me?
Wearing hats inside.
Yeah.
And I want to say pause.
We got them big heads. But yeah, I just been I just been inside editing a lot, bro. I've been doing a lot of editing, making a lot of clips. I'm trying to start a little TikTok and like YouTube Shorts grind. So I got like hella clips just like set up in that little format, you know what I'm saying? To post on both of those like 2 a day for the next couple weeks type shit. So I just been going hard on that to see what I can do, because I've been hearing YouTube is pushing the shorts heavy, and that's like a big way to grow your YouTube. So I'm trying to start up the Moose Man channel, where I'm gonna be dropping all my streaming content and shit like that. So I just been grinding for that, cutting back on the streaming just so when I do stream, I got clean shit to do. I got a tournament to host. I got the pod to do. I got some type of like, you know what I'm saying, idea other than just like, yo, let me sit here and y'all force me to take dabs. Like I wanna, you know what I'm saying, actually come up with creative ideas. So I've been cutting back on streaming just just like, you know what I'm saying, calculate things a little more. I got this PC I'm building. I just got a bunch of shit. I just got hired by T-Rail from No Jumper, be on his little mod squad, help him out with his stream and shit.
Let's go.
So shout out to Back on Fig, you know what I'm saying? We in this thing. Shout out Moose Man. They was hating on me. They like, oh damn, T-Rail, you got this motherfucker as your mod? Like, yes he do, bitch. We in the building. We locked in, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep doing our thing, you know what I'm saying, and putting the homies on. And like Chucky said, we got a bunch of shows coming up too, merch coming, all that. I might have some Moose merch coming soon too, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of different shit, man. I want to whack them over the head, so I've just been trying to
I used to be broke,
but not no more. Not no more, man. If you need a thumbnail, graphic work, cover art, whatever you need, man, just hit me. You know what I'm saying? Everything's for sale. You know what I mean? You need a verse?
Moose Man.
Yeah,
You know
if I could do a backflip into a pool too. You know what I'm saying? If you just, I don't know if you need me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. But yeah, that's all I've been on, man. Let's get up into these goddamn topics, man. I know that we've all seen the video, man. Why Draymond knock his teammate out?
Yo, remember I didn't about his family though. My OG Bam, he said something about like Jordan Poole was talking about his family and his kids and shit. But I was like, why would you talk about that in practice? But I don't know. I don't know. That's out of pocket.
How would you handle that if you're the one that got slept? Like, you got to get your get back, right? At some point.
Oh, yeah, for surely make sure it all calm down. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's cool. I'm picking up a chair.
You're not picking up a chair and hitting Draymond Green in the head.
Bro, he's 10 times.
Y'all are tripping.
Bro. He just Superman punched that man. You tripping, bro. You gonna let that slide?
I'm not saying that it was right or you gotta let it slide. But what I'm saying is like you really
gotta sneak him back.
You got to risk on bills to get your get back. If you was talking hella shit, you just got your ass beat. That's your fault.
I feel like
hell no,
bro. Draymond the type to throw his whole career away for a nice little 2-piece at this point, bro. That's too far in. He old now, bro. He could do that.
Nobody want him.
I'm saying Jordan Poole can't do no shit like that, bro. Come on,
bro. You just got Superman.
Puda said Poole got to relocate now.
Yeah, he might have to go into witness protection. Honestly, like no cap.
But did y'all think he got slept? Because to me, it looked like he slept him. This is what it looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looked like. They talking shit. He swings on him. He clips him. Maybe not sleeps him like to where he's knocked out, but rocks him to where he's wobbly. And then it looks like he's like, damn, I fucked up. And then like caught him. Or did he throw another punch? I heard two different things. To me, it looks like he caught him so he wouldn't like fall out from getting socked. But somebody else said, like, in the video, like, if you zoom in, he, like, swinging again, but he just misses or something. A little rabbit punch.
I felt like he was hugging him up. I don't think he was hitting him again. I think he just wrapped him up hella quick. I think that's what it was.
Like, you better know.
It looked like
it
looked like he socked him, and then he's like, "Oh damn! Like I just knocked my teammate out. Like I didn't mean to sock you this hard. Like that's hard.
Like. Yeah, like
right.
Like I just feel like I understand. Like watch your mouth, but that's a Superman punch, bro. You could have done so much thing. You got in Draymond got in this man's face. He pushed him off him, like get off of me. I mean, I could see if Jordan was over there walking up to him, and then Draymond siding this nigga, causing the fucking traffic. So it's like that chair gotta come back to his face.
But also it's just like Also, it's just like as a man, bro, like you ain't even gotta be no super gangster. Somebody get in your face, you push them off, you gotta be ready to squabble after that. No cap. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in your defensive stance, put that leg back or something, you know what I'm saying? Be ready. You can't just put Draymond's arms
Wait,
as long as fuck. He socked him from so far away, it seemed like, bro.
So
That
there's
had
no
long as-
discipline about this shit? There's no discipline involved, that he's just cool? Like,
I don't know. I know that like right now, I'm sure they're sorting that shit out. He's definitely the NBA is gonna do something about this. It's too viral, like you know what I'm saying, for them not to.
Right now, as of right now, he said that he's gonna take a few days off.
But honestly,
Yeah.
do you think he talk about his wife and shit and his kids?
No.
Okay, so look, everybody's talking about, and I kind of felt that too. Like nobody in the video was tripping off him hitting him like that. Like nobody was like running to that. Like
that's true.
They probably wanted that nigga to get socked. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When people be talking to that one person that's not gonna take that shit. Everybody just be waiting for them.
Let that ring get to his head.
But it's like Draymond said though, that shit should have never got leaked. He said like none of our game plan shit that teams could use, you know what I'm saying, to beat us gets leaked, but this shit gets leaked from practice. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bruh, this is
that's a good ass point.
He's like, bro,
because everybody hates Draymond right now too, though.
Bro, but he a vet though. There's no way you should break your cool like that, bro.
Right. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen the other video afterwards though. That Jordan Poole was like shooting around. He was all wobbly and shit. It was fucked up, bro.
Damn.
Puda said he got a slide to the G League after that. He started shooting around after he got punched on.
Facts.
Harley said bro gave him that Thanos punch. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, like, niggas get knocked out every day, B. You feel me? So
but what does someone have to say to you to make you swing on them and risk like multi-millions, pretty much? Possible.
Yeah, it had to be.
It would have to be some real personal, like disrespectful ass shit.
It had to be the family shit. But what reason would he have to make the family shit up? Like, and plus someone on the team would have called him out if that was like blatantly fake, right? You would think.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I mean, people definitely don't like Draymond Green, bro. So it's like,
I mean, because Draymond do say stuff out of pocket too. You feel me? And he probably be trying to house people, and I don't know. Maybe during post like,
right, bro. I went to the steakhouse one time and Draymond Green showed up, and I sat next to him.
Bro, Casey seen him at Safeway,
and Jordan Poole was there too, though. And Draymond paid for Jordan Poole's meal.
I mean, that's what boss do.
Wasn't Draymond the one who egged on the whole KG situation or KD situation? Wasn't he the one who started that shit?
What KD situation?
When he was on the Warriors, when they had that like they damn near squabbled.
Oh yeah, they little like for KD to get up out of there. Yeah, I know you're talking.
Yeah,
he was like,
true.
Nobody ever wanted you here or some shit. Like, he was talking crazy.
And then, like, a year before that, he was talking about how after they lost, he cried and called KD and told him he had to come to Golden State. I clearly remember that story, too.
Man. Maybe Jordan Poole was just like, man, nobody's scared of you, man.
Yeah, fuck all that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if you a veteran or none of that. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, that I could definitely see some shit like that happening too, though. Like,
I think that's probably some shit like that. Probably called him the B word.
Yeah,
but like, y'all not feeling the chair to the face after that. Like, make sure it's like, you're like, all right, it's cool.
Bro, this nigga's really
just sitting there, pick up a shit, right to his fit, because that's a hard punch, bro. That punch look like too personal. Like, everybody been in fights before, bro. That's one of, sometimes somebody rocking again, they stance. That was like, I'm trying to hurt you.
Yeah, you
like, I'm really.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
But yeah,
that chair got definitely to get back.
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
That shit was crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Just moving on so we're not punching a dead horse. You get it?
Please, want that shit.
Vlone and
oh, that shit. Oh my god.
Vlone announced it. In other news, Vlone announces it's parted ways with ASAP Bari. Bari is no longer a part of Vlone. He can't rep Vlone. They said in the statement he can't even call himself Mr. Vlone. He can't even refer to himself as anything to do with Vlone. He's done.
Wasn't ASAP Bari doing like weirdo shit to little kids?
Yeah,
Tell me. I thought he created Vlone. He didn't create Vlone?
He created Vlone.
No.
So how you get, huh?
Supposed bro, these fucking supposedly, yeah, bro. I guess the company just got so big that he let people get partner ownership, and eventually those owners came together and was like, yo, this dude's just fucking up our image of our brand. Like, he's doing nothing but like they're like, we got to get him up out of here. And now Bari has nothing to do with Vlone. He somehow got weaseled, you know what I'm saying, weaseled out of it.
You don't know his business. That's his fault. He should have owned
somebody something you created. Somebody just
all you gotta do is own 51% of anything that you create, and nobody can take it away from you. Free game.
I understand. That's crazy though. So what you think?
There's so many aspects about that shit. Like, one, how did he let it get to the point where he didn't have leverage over the company? And then two, what if he really did some foul shit? And then three, what if the other people really are snakes and just plotted on this and keep game? Like, damn.
One thing I can say is like Bari got like that attitude thing, bro, where he try to move the way he want to move. Like he had that case where he was about to partner up with Nike, but then he had that case, and then that shit went out the window.
There was that video that came out that went hella viral where the girl was like pretty much naked saying no, and he was like slapping her ass, and it was just weird as fuck, like some sexual assault shit.
And then it's like
he got grouped in with like
all graphic with that video, my nigga.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you got to paint the picture because people just be trying to put that under the rug and shit. Like, bro did some like weird shit. You feel me? Like,
no, that's some weird shit though. Just like 6 months. Never mind.
Though he got grouped in with like the Ian Connors, and both of them kind of, you know what I'm saying, got canceled type shit. So like, Vlone's looking at that type of shit. Like, what if it happens again? You know what I'm saying? We're a big ass established brand. Like, you feel me? Like,
really crazy, honestly.
And then on top of that, he got the drama shit with the Rocky shit and all that shit. Hooked up on him with a knife type shit. It's just too much as a business owner. Like, you don't want your name clean slate. You
I guarantee if you ask anybody else that would have ownership in Vlone, they would want ASAP Rocky wearing Vlone. Like, it would be better off, you know what I'm saying, if they had a good relationship and he was rocking their shit.
And think about it.
ASAP Rocky was rocking that shit. Yeah, you're right. Rihanna would be all
think of it like this too, bro. They could have really went big like Off-White with the collab with Nike, but only because of that case. You know what I'm saying? So in the back of their heads, like, bro, we need that collab or any more future collabs with people, because that brands is like best friends and stuff. You feel me? So if Nike not fucking, Adidas not fucking with it. If Adidas not fucking with it, Puma not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Those are like powerhouse fucking collabs. I feel like ever since like 2017-ish, like they've been doing like a collab with like whoever is down to do it. That has like, you know what I'm saying, some hundreds of thousands of people that might buy that shit. Like, it's whoever. That like, once I seen the Vlone Nav collab, and I fuck with Nav, but it's just like, why the fuck does Nav have a Vlone collab for his new album?
Like, Young Boy had one too.
That's what I'm saying. Juice WRLD had one, but it's like some people make sense, and it's like that's a good move. But then it's like it got watered down because it's like, oh yeah, now there's the fucking Postal Service and the Vlone collab, like the Forever 21 Vlone collab. Let's just start getting crazy and shit. Like, just start getting
Forever 21 Vlone collab.
No, I'm not saying. I don't know if that actually happened. I'm just saying like there was just hella collabs where it was just like, why the fuck are they collabing Vlone?
Well,
like,
see, I think the Nav it was random, but I feel like the Nav one, because you know Nav, them niggas got money. The XO boys, they all got bread like this. So they probably was like, get in when they fit.
But it's just like in terms of like fashion impact, it's like, why does Nav have a, you know what I'm saying, have like a fucking collab type shit? You feel me? It's just like doesn't make sense. I don't see like Nav's fans looking to him as being like the drip guy and like who they're gonna buy the shit off of. I feel like.
Yeah, that is true.
But that's a real one.
Speaking of shit that people probably shouldn't be wearing, Kanye pulls up with Candace Owens with the White Lives Matter matching tees back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like the White Lives Matter fucking superheroes and that motherfucker. What do y'all think of that, man? One being White Lives Matter and two being with Candace Owens linking up with them.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I'm gonna let y'all go first because it's two perceptions of that. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Cape City.
So this is the point of view that I saw. I guess I could give some type of credit to or whatever, is that he's trying to call out like the hypocrisy of like Black Lives Matter being used for like political type shit, and like the organization was obviously like using the money for shit that didn't even have to do with what the cause was supposed to be about.
Oh
And so like
yeah.
he's trying to call that out. That's the only thing I could see that where it could be like cool, but it's just like still it's like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like at
Well,
the
I
end of
feel
the
like
day, it doesn't change the fact like no organization changes the fact that the slogan was created for a certain reason, and White Lives Matter is only created if White Lives Matter shirts was popping before this BLM shit was going on, then fine. But it was a response to black people saying our lives are being treated like they don't matter. It's like white people didn't create no White Lives Matter shirts before that because they didn't feel like their lives didn't matter. So that's all I'm saying. It's just don't fucking make any sense at the end of the day, bro.
like, at the end of the day, you know how Kanye moved, bro. It's all propaganda. You feel me? He always gotta do something like bizarre, like when he wore that American Make America Great Again hat.
Yeah.
You feel me? Taking a picture next to Trump. He gonna do these bizarre ass shit, and then what he do? He give you like some type of reason why he's doing it to try to clean it all up. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's capitalism, bro. It's propaganda. He try to get his clicks up. He try to get his bread up, and on top of that, he trying to make a statement, like you said, for the hypocrites in the fashion industry. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's a hella problems going on, but fashion just be walking like the creators. They just be walking all over it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing.
The only
You know
reason
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
fuck with it is if it was anyone else, I would agree and be like, yeah, but it's fucking Kanye West. He's like more talented than like 99% of
Yeah.
people on earth. Why does he have to do this shit that ends up losing fans every time he does something like this? He's not gaining as many fans as he's losing with every goofy ass stunt he pulls. This shit waters down the shit, and still nobody's listening to that new fucking music that he drops anyways. And then he does his goofy shit either way. So it's like, bro, you just tarnishing your legacy and watering your whole brand down just to like be the talk of the town this week. Like that shit's weird as fuck. I feel like I don't know.
Weird, bro. Yeah, no, you're right, bro. It definitely be weird because I had to talk with my homie about that, and I was like, and he was telling me like it's crazy how like like I just said the propaganda shit, but I was telling him like it's actually like let's say in a polite way, the bottom feeders, you feel me? That actually the reason why you up the way you are. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's no loyalty to like you said, to the supporters that go out their way and slap the late registration, go slap graduation that really be on your your support, because that shit is out of pocket. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like at the end of the day, how many people died from the cop that was like that build that Black Lives Matter, like it started from somewhere, from some type of pain.
But
And it's
yeah,
like,
it's just like I feel like he just like lost sight of like what he really was doing before. Because it's like before, it's like when he says George Bush doesn't care about black people, that's like really some shit that like makes sense and like really was an issue at that time, and was some shit that nobody else was saying. It's like, you know how many motherfuckers are saying White Lives Matter and shit, like, or they have the token black dude that's on Fox News saying White Lives Matter. It's like this shit's been done before. It's like just some like speak on some shit that like really matters, bro. Pretty much really, is what I'm saying. Like, bro.
That was gonna be my exact point, bro. Like this man already went on and said Bush doesn't care about black people. So why now does he have to make this weird approach? Like there really ain't no context you can give to a shirt that says White Lives Matter that's gonna justify the point you're trying to make. That shit is out of pocket regardless. Like
that shit
if
shit's honestly hella offensive, bro. Like, okay.
Facts.
As somebody that's actually been arrested for Black Lives Matter protesting, nigga, that shit is sick to look at, bro. Like to me, I see that shit as like this nigga's taking that shit as a joke. You feel me? Like that's not a joke. Nothing about funny. Nothing about this shit. I don't give a fuck about hypocrisy or you know what? One of his excuses is that haha, they were more talking about me than the other designers. Nigga, I don't. Who gives a fuck, bro? You're damaging our fucking race by doing
that shit out of pocket.
Making us look like fucking coons, bro.
Yeah, but it's definitely out of pocket. But the shit is like, and that's why I'm glad we talking about that shit, because it's like the richer the people are, bro. They look at our problems.
They lose color too. Man.
Yeah, but the richer the people are, bro. They look at our problems like they're like some like itty bitty problems. You get what I'm saying? And these is like niggas' lives at stake. You get what I'm saying? Like where like, for example, it's like selfish. Like it's weird. It's like selfish. It's like, all right, I got all these millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and I got the money to like, take care of this family, take care of that family. This problem really doesn't affect me. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, when Wayne was like, when they was asking Wayne on the opinion, and he's like, I ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, how we feel until niggas get till they get their power up, because it's all about power and corruption, bro.
Yeah, Young
Niggas
Thug
gonna
said the same thing too. When they was asking a Young Thug about Ferguson, he was like, "We get money around here. We don't worry about none of that shit."
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that.
Yeah, the money make niggas blind, bro, to like the real problems of the bottom.
But then it's
feeders.
crazy because then it's like now Young Thug's sitting in prison talking about, hey, yo, Kanye, like, help me out type shit. So it's like, oh, Kanye, you could use all my shit trying to get some help from Kanye. It's like, bro, you was ignoring all the real issues. It's like, shit, at least I could say at some point Kanye was speaking on some real issues, bro. It's like, that's just crazy. It's like,
it's just fucked up.
It's like motherfuckers didn't care about nobody going to prison and rotting in prison until you sitting in prison. You might be the one rotting in there. Now it's like, oh yeah, help me out. It's like,
crazy.
oh shit, that shit's crazy. Maybe it's the energy, you know what I'm saying, that people put out to the world. That shit come back around and you know what I'm saying, infiltrate their lives and shit, bro.
Yeah, that's some real shit. That's what they were saying about Quando Rondo. They coming around. That's why he dropped out from being a Crip, because he just came around once he started having problems. So you got to be like that in everything, bro. You can't just run to people when you need them, bro. You got to be there at all times.
Yeah, you can't forget about the bottom feeders, bro. You just can't. Because, like, that's where everybody come from, bro. Everybody come from the trench. Everybody come from, like, ground zero or no money in their pocket type shit. So it's like they got to make something out of nothing. I feel like a lot of billionaires that come from, like, poverty just don't be understanding that. They think because it's like they can take care of their families and their generations of family, that there's still no problems out here in this world. And this nigga's mad problems, bro. Like, nigga's a Stockton serial killer.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Damn, I forgot about that shit.
Like, this shit is mad problems. Like,
You got Kanye over here putting fucking White Lives Matter t-shirts up and just covering up a whole bunch of fucking real shit that's going on, and now we're talking about that.
Right, because that shit is definitely takes because they say in this day and age, the most vital thing you have, bro, is your attention span, bro. And niggas take your attention, bro, and neglects niggas' lifestyle, bro. And that's the fuck you like you just said, bro. Because he did that shit, and got all the blogs, the trending searches, and all that shit looking at that type shit when it's other shit going on, bro. That shit corny.
And then just one last thing on Kanye, the creative director of Supreme, Tremaine Emory, is like super big, like, you know what I'm saying, black creative and like fashion and shit. He posted a post pretty much saying that Kanye wasn't fucking with Virgil around the time that he died. And he was kind of hating on him too. And even after he died, he was kind of like speaking foul on Virgil's name, but in public would like talk about how much he cherished Virgil and their relationship. When behind the doors, he was sort of like jealous, you know, showing signs of jealousy for him being a part of Louis V and all that shit. So it's just like him like coming out and doing this. It's just like, oh, you wanted the negative attention, but now you might get too much, you know, more than you know what I'm saying, try to bite off, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Now, like, everybody's just dropping their texts from Kanye about him saying some foul shit about somebody. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, but the bull is bipolar. That nigga take medication for that shit. You feel what I'm saying? One minute that nigga sad. So it's like, at the end of the day, holding a madman accountable for that shit is like, you just running circles anyway, trying to hold him accountable for too. You know what I'm saying? Because don't keep doing dumb shit.
But it's also like when you put yourself out there, it's like somebody's going to start throwing their rocks at you. You feel me? When you standing up on that pedestal type shit. Like, but shit, moving on from that shit, because that shit's just fucking lame, to some even more lamer shit, bro. 50 Cent says when he was growing up, his mom received $6,700 a month while he grew up, and it was never enough. Not even close to enough to take care of him.
$6,700 a month?
Yeah, $6,700 just from child support from 50 to his mom, not including his mom's, you know what I'm saying, income and whatever. But 50 Cent's son came out and said he was, you know what I'm saying, 50 Cent never did enough for him. His son's saying this. Yeah, his son's like 19 or something. Yeah. He's saying 6,700 in New York is not close to enough to live off of. It's pretty much what he was trying to say. Is that true?
And
Being
that,
East Coaster, Chuck, because you know what I'm saying, somebody from the West Coast can't really speak on how high them prices in New York, but you'd have a better idea. I feel like.
what you say, me?
Nah, Chuck.
Oh, I'm from Philly. Nigga, fuck.
I'm
I'm
just
from New
saying,
York.
like East Coast prices, like you would know, like
I mean,
I would know,
like,
like if you just got here, I wouldn't be like, hey, you know how much it costs to live in LA is, you know what I'm saying, type shit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, New York and Philly is two different worlds. You feel me? Because New York is expensive as hell. Philly not really. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
But
They
like
just
if you had
don't
a
get their-
ballpark, it's
But,
$6,700 a month livable
my
wage.
point, yeah, I think like regardless, like, cause I really don't know about New York like that. As far as like the inside the city, all my folks is like either upstate and couple in Brooklyn, which is like the poverty part. But like I say, like regardless, like 6,700 or not, bro, it's like you can't even have the silver spoon to just because your dad 50 Cent expect that to make you. You know what I'm saying? Cause like. Think about 50, for example. I'm pretty sure he had less than that from his mom or dad and shit. And he
Way
made this.
fucking less. He
Come
was
on,
selling
so it's
crack
like-
when he was a little kid. It's like, damn, that
Yeah.
should be motivation, bruh, to
So
go
it's like,
get it.
but yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, like, and the fact that you from the East Coast, everybody know from the East Coast, bro. Like, it's really like nigga, it's like survival of the fittest. So it's like only the strong really survive out there. So you can't even complain about a handle like that. You gonna look weak.
And
You
he
feel me?
looked
'Cause
weak.
if-
He looked goofy as fuck,
Yeah.
bro. Because pretty
Yeah,
much he
goofy.
was just trying to convince this other, like, it looked like an older black dude, you know what I'm saying, was on IG Live with him. And he was pretty much trying hella hard to convince this older black gentleman that 6,700 a month wasn't enough. And the dude was like, bruh, you are fucking bugging. Like,
Yeah, bro, what you need more than 6,700 a month? You
Bro.
get what I'm saying? You supposed to get your clothes. And when I was growing up, it was clothes, meals, bro, and an education. That was really that was what my
Yeah.
mom can provide for. Like, and if I did want all the other wants, it's like I ain't gonna keep overusing that word, but that shit is like a distraction anyway. If then nigga got the new iPod Touch, all right, cool. Eventually, you gotta work to get that. And
Yeah.
now the people that I realized too, bro. Now that the people that was the ones with the nice sneaks that their parents got them, or the ones that they got the iPod touches and all that, they really selfless right now. You feel me? And they complain about everything they don't have. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he tripping, bro. As a long term, he tripping because like nigga, not everybody dad fucking 50 Cent, bro.
yeah.
What the
Facts.
fuck is that? Nigga, not everybody dad is a rich rapper. So it's like
And even worse, bro, is that people started digging up all this old shit from when he was younger, and he was like the son that was chilling with Rick Ross when Rick Ross and 50 was beefing.
come on, bro.
He was the son that was rocking with supposedly the dude who popped up his dad 9 times. He had pictures of him like on some beef and shit, like you know
Bro,
what I'm
I
saying,
feel
rocking
like-
with him. So
Yo,
it's
I
just
feel
Yeah,
like-
bro.
and he still gave him the 6,700.
Bro, I feel like this is
Wait. His son got pics with Preem?
Hold on.
No,
Yeah.
he does not.
Bro, on God, bro. They said he had
What
pics
the
with Rick Ross
fuck?
from when they was beefing. He was the kid that Rick Ross took out shopping and shit because he was talking about
Bro.
his dad don't take care of him and shit.
Bro, but I feel
And now
like
he's
bro,
grown. And now he's grown.
I feel
Fuck
like
that kid, bro.
he's beefing with his dad bro, because his dad was trying to teach him how he came up, bro.
Yeah.
And he was not feeling it because his dad was rich and was
And,
balling.
and you gotta think 50 said it was all his mom. You know what I'm saying? He said he's not mad at his son because his mom like poisoned him type shit. You feel me?
Right.
Poisoned his
Mom,
brain. You feel me? Poisoned his mind.
You think about it,
Bro.
you live with somebody and they just talk about the same thing for more than 365 days a year.
Yeah, years.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro. Believe it yourself.
Bro, I can understand that because this is a small example, right? So my first job was at a grocery store. Moose might know. He might have seen me at Bel Air a few times over there
Yeah.
off Waterman.
I
But
was stealing.
long
Yeah.
story short, I had a friend of mine and like another mutual friend, both of us that knew each other through work and shit. And like basically their girlfriends were good friends, right? So when one of them broke up, the girlfriend of the other dude was telling the guy hella lies about him and shit, and just fed him full of hella shit. And like
Yeah.
he was telling me how he doesn't fuck with that dude anymore. I don't like him, blah blah blah. Whole time, couple years later, he found out everything that he thought was true was a lie. Like this, it's just a perfect example. And this is in like a 2-year time frame. Like you're talking about the first 18, 20 years of a kid's
Yeah.
life. You're just feeding them, but your dad's not shit. This, that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's fucked. He's just fucked. Like, and then also I wanted to say this. While you guys were talking about it off rip, I was looking up the cost of living in New York in 2022. For a 4-family household, including rent, it's about 7 bands a month. So this is 2022 for a 4-person household. So I feel like
he's spoiled, bro. He just spoiled.
Yeah.
So his
Come
mom
on,
gotta
bro.
his mom gotta make $300 a month to keep shit
Yeah.
cracking.
You gotta make 300.
Come on, man. We talk
She could
about
work, but she could
15
be a
years ago.
part-time waitress.
Man, just go to fucking Starlets or whatever the fuck. Nigga, one night out the week.
Bro, all he had to do, bro, is really just grind, bro. That was it. And that would be the connection to the grind, bro. It's like
Bro, he could really pack fucking groceries and make that.
Bro, it's like fucking Dash fucking was Dame Dash's fucking nephew, like fucking barely, and he fucking used them connections from grinding and got into the music game and the industry and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's
Dad, you watched the Growing Up Hip Hop, you definitely seen that.
Shit, don't forget about Puff's son too.
What the fuck? You said while growing up hip hop, you definitely seen that.
Like that should be an A&R out there.
Hey,
like,
but I got another. What was you about to say though, Kayla?
Oh no, I was just saying Puff's son too is another example of like he put his resources into him and shit. Yep.
Yeah.
What's
J.I. the Prince of NY. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
don't think he's related to nobody, but just using his little ties to like television and shit, he got his shit cracking. You feel me?
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
His son could have did the acting. He could did so much stuff, bro.
Bro, he could have been in Power. He could have been a little kid in Power. He could have been all that shit.
He
You
did
know
so
what I'm
much
saying?
stuff, bro.
He fumbled the bag.
They're not giving you more than 6. He bugging.
Puda said, "Shit, we made $1 work for 4 people in the poppies. I'd take that 67 a month. He tripping
For real, bro.
Puda, you know what I'm talking about? We were split, bro. Me, Puda, and Case, bro. Our folks would probably give us $15, nigga. 15.
Yeah.
We would split that 5 and get us a platter, whatever, and be cooling, bro. Take this, go get some lunch. Like, bro, and then we came up. Nigga, what old is 50 Cent's son? I mean, nigga, he probably like, what, 20 what?
I think he's 21 or 20, I believe. Yeah.
He's literally in me and Puda era, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You tripping. It was cheap out there during them days. Nigga, quarter hugs. Hoagie dollar.
Just to continue the trend of speaking on ungrateful ass people, I don't know if y'all ever have seen the Nelk Boys podcast. It's a really large podcast. They had Donald Trump. They've had everybody, every celebrity on there, every athlete. You feel me?
Yeah.
The Nelk Boys, they just had a podcast breakup where Kyle, the main dude, and then the older dude, Bob, they started beefing. You feel me? Bob left.
They started beefing? That boy?
Yeah. Bob, the older dude that used to be on every episode, started beefing. He's saying that he's owed money. And this is where shit starts getting crazy and motherfuckers start seeming ungrateful. So Kyle, the main dude who's like the owner of Nelk type shit, Kyle is the little smaller white kid. He said, Bob says he's owed money. He said in 10 months with the podcast that Bob made 1.2 million. He said he was making $30K a month just off the pod, not including merch sales that they gave him 30% of the merch sales. They covered all of his flights, all of his expensive, all of his dinners for any time they flew him out for the pod. He was taking care of all the way, 30K a month, and over sponsorships made 1.2 mil in 10 months. And he said that he wasn't paid correctly and he wasn't being paid enough, and that's why he's leaving. He's still owed money. So what y'all think about that?
I hate ungrateful motherfuckers, bro.
Wait. The dude who made 30K a month is saying he's not getting enough?
And he doesn't cover any of the setup fees. Like Kyle's paying for all the cameras. Kyle said even the profits that he makes off the pod, he puts it back into the pod to like get better guests and all that shit. Like,
yeah, fuck all that, bruh. Rich people problems. Next, fuck out of here.
Oh, real shit, bro. Hey,
like, bro, what the fuck?
People gotta start controlling their appetite, bro. I feel like the envy, money is corrupt, bro. And I feel like when people see the what's the word, like the outcomings of what's possibly can happen, their appetite, they just get like real greedy on it, like,
bro.
And then like they didn't get that opportunity, they just want to bash people. But like again, bro, if you're fed, if you're clothed, and you know what I'm saying, your shit is profitable, stop bitching. Like straight up, you
Yeah.
can't.
Hey,
Come on.
What was you gonna say?
now
man?
for real. I want to pose a question to y'all since we on the greed topic. I just thought of this. This goes hand in hand, right? Are you taking? You get offered 100K cash, no questions asked, or you get to flip a coin for a bill. What are you doing? You taking 100K and playing it safe, or you flipping the coin?
I'm
I
gonna take
live,
the heck.
I live my life flipping coins for making my life decisions, bro. So I'm flipping a coin.
I'm flipping a coin.
Because at the end of the day, I don't like. I understand what y'all finna say.
I'm greedy.
If this coin hit, y'all never see me again, nigga.
I'm taking that 100K. I'm secure with it, bro.
I know that the smart
I feel
answer is
that.
to take the 100K. But I'm flipping that bitch.
Nah,
Bro,
yeah.
You get that 100K to
Bruh,
right investor, nigga. You got your bill, bro.
Puda said,
that's true.
Puda said 100K and he'll flip it.
Yeah, put
Right.
I couldn't do no flip a coin and bill or broke. Nah, give me that 100K. You tripping?
Because if I go broke, I'm about to jump this nigga for that.
Honestly, bruh, my answer to that shit was I'm already broke. So if I flip this shit and don't hit, I'm gonna just keep going about. I'm happy, bro. I'm living a good life, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
So-
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm not giving that.
Let's go with you, glass room.
I'm taking the risk. I'm taking the risk.
Bro, you don't even know what to do with $1 billion right now. Somebody give you $1 billion right now. What you doing?
It don't matter. I'm doing everything I want to do.
First thing I'm doing is going absolutely insane on everything I've ever wanted to do right then and there.
I'll probably die. I'll go too crazy. Probably.
I'm maxing out.
I'm flying
I
out
just died.
somewhere
Yeah.
immediately.
Bury me in the
Yeah.
Louis store, straight up.
You gotta give me that 100K, bro. We gonna make that shit work.
No, but you know what's
I'm gonna do the
crazy?
same shit with 100K.
What's crazy about that dude Bob, bro, is when I seen the story come out about him saying how he's owed money. The first thing that popped in my head, bro, is he was on they was interviewing Antonio Brown. He had hella ice on. And he was just like asking him hella questions like, oh, bro, like, how are the girls in the club, like, with all your ice on and all this, And it's like, bro, you could tell, like, he envied, like, that, like, just, like, the fucking diamonds and the girls that be swarming
Bro,
Antonio Brown. Like, you could just tell he was obsessed with that shit. Like, that's all he cared about. Like, that's all he wanted to hear about type shit.
It's crazy because them diamonds and shit is terrible after sale.
Yeah.
Like,
And they probably
No.
fake. Let's keep it a
No,
buckeye.
and the
A lot
other
of that
thing
shit's
is, like,
fake, bro.
Yes, thank you, Moose, bro. Because all these niggas is not wearing these big ass chains with real diamonds, in them, bro.
diamonds, bro.
Them is literally some of them pendants, bro. If they were real GIA certified diamonds, bro, them motherfuckers would be $1 million pendants. Like that shit that's like this big.
Right.
That's fucking 200, 300 diamonds, bro. No, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Do you think honestly, bro? And not to be on no woke shit, because I told you I wasn't gonna be on that shit like that. But like, do you honestly think, bro, people's main objective is to get money because niggas have been thinking about that shit since the age of time? Money gives more resources, da-da-da. Like, I'm pretty sure like Gandhi or somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was times where life and bonds and family was like the key to happiness. Now it's like, I feel like we machines to just get money and
Also, my bad.
all right, Ross.
All right.
I just feel like niggas is made much out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, think about it like this. You ever had like a guap? Like, everybody should be at the age where they came to like a decent amount of 10 band or something, like some guap money, and you like, all right. And then now they just broke it down, and now they just back to the square one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like niggas just wanted just to say they got like the freedom to do shit, but is
They don't
that
really
freedom
do
to
shit with it?
Yeah, like. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like billionaires and shit like they be making billions, but like niggas don't really sit down to get that time to spend that money. You know what I'm saying? Like they be so hard, working so hard and getting all this crazy ass, but they don't really
That's
get
even on a smaller scale, bro. Like I be seeing like people at my job that's like fucking 50, 60 years old, and they be working like a double every day, bro. Like straight up, like. And I'm just like, bro, and they be like, oh, why don't you do doubles? Don't you like money? You know what I'm saying? And like every time I'm just like, yeah, but I have to live my life to spend my money at some point, don't I? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts, bro.
I have to go out and do shit with my life. I can't just be this fucking cogwheel that just supports my bills and just like works. You know what I'm saying? I did a double one time, bro, at my job. And I came back that next day and I'm like, I was just fucking here, bro. Like,
oh, where'd Nico?
He's not in here. He's not in here. He wasn't. He was just here to chop it up before the pod and shit. But
hey, I'm still tapped in, but I just wasn't gonna speak up. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
We can still,
but yeah.
Appreciate you can still. I mean,
no, we want the speakers on cam. We want speakers on cam. If you can't put the cam on, man, he got piped down. Nah, that's hella funny, bro. But yeah, moving on, bro. Joe Biden announced he's about to make steps towards making weed legal federally and releasing inmates charged for using or possessing weed. He said that's what I'm saying.
Rewind that. What you say?
Joe Biden's starting to work towards federally legalizing weed, so motherfuckers aren't sitting in prison for possession and just for using marijuana type shit. So
I didn't read into it. Does that also cover like the ones who get fucked up for the intent to sell shit or intent to distribute? Or
I don't think so, honestly. I think they stand firm on anything that has to do with the distribution of weed. But any type of possession, or you just got it on you, don't got no scale with you or nothing, you don't got hella baggies with you, if you sitting in there, they gonna let you free if it passes type shit.
I feel like there can't be any negatives to that, right? At least.
No, other than that they just possibly made some motherfuckers that was just some stoners turn into real criminals, and now they about to let them out because they've been sitting in prison for so long for some bullshit. But now you got to adapt to that lifestyle, and now you might become a worse criminal than you went in as because you was just trying to get high before, but now you was in there for 15 years fighting for your life. Now you come out all fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying?
So,
that's crazy.
Playing though, because I remember one time, like not even one time. If you see the Lil Baby documentary, I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's on Amazon Prime. It's a pretty good documentary. But Lil Baby, he had like a quote, and it was like Joe Biden saying some out of pocket stuff. Like he was saying like, I don't care if they got it bad, that they born in these environments. He's like, these criminals need to get swept off the streets.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just like you just said, like when you get corrupted inside the system of the prison system, you come out 10 times worse. Yeah. So I think it's an excuse to rack niggas back up, bro. To be honest, I think that's just like his plan. Like release more up because the space. Think about the spaces in jail, bro. Them joints are already overpopulated. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like this is his excuse to like, release and then rack up people that's out here doing way manier shit too. So it's like,
yeah, I don't know, because it's just like I feel like of the general population that's gonna be released, I feel like most of them is gonna be so fucking hyped and just want to get back to normal life, and it was so sick that they was in there just sitting down for just fucking having some weed on them. You feel me? So I feel like you know what I'm saying, there has to be a small percentage, but I don't think it's a majority that's gonna just start wilding out. You feel me? A majority is gonna be like.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the west side. Because crime is going up right now with the drilling, this crazy stuff. So I feel like it's getting the space for to rack those people because nobody really. If you think about it, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of niggas out here that got bodies that's not going to jail right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like if this happened 10 years ago, niggas would be getting locked the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like, and it costs more money to build more prisons. Our America's fucked up right now. We ain't got no fucking bread like that. We owe China some bread too. So it's like, I feel like it's just his little, fishing hook, bro.
Nah, but you're right, because, you know what I'm saying, back in, I believe it was like 94 or something, Joe Biden was definitely a part of like some fucked up bills. They did
the Crime Act. The Crime Act,
but
bro.
I mean, just, you know what I'm saying, just to shoot my guy Sleepy Joe some bail, ever since he was a part of the Biden administration, the Obama administration, You know what I'm saying, took a lot of that shit back and switched up a lot of his stances and shit, and is on this progressive shit. It seems like Obama kind of put him on game on that shit.
Okay,
and
for
he's
sure.
kind of carried that shit. But he was definitely, there's a lot of speeches from when he younger that looks crazy and shit. That he definitely said some wild shit.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. But like, I feel like people grow as we go. So I don't hold, you know what I'm saying, hold people to the crazy standard for life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't fuck with Sleepy Joe. He said you're not black if you don't vote for him.
That was funny. That was funny. That was some old out of touch white man shit for sure. That shit was crazy.
I didn't like that shit.
But it's like, why Sleepy Joe get crucified for that one stupid thing when Trump got 100 of them off and nobody gave a fuck about that? They was loving that shit. Why can't my guy Sleepy Joe? Why can't my guy Sleepy Joe get one off? You feel me?
None of that shit that Trump was doing was cool either. I ain't gonna lie, not a bit.
Okay, but to be honest though, y'all know the scenario. There's two students in class, right? One of them got like B+A, and he's like cool with the teacher, but the teacher is gonna get on his ass the one time he fucks up. Then you got the student that sit next to him that already got D's. That student can do whatever the fuck they want. So I feel like with Trump and the media, we gave up on that dude. The second he started saying some stupid ass shit, we just said, let him say whatever the fuck. Had hope for, some people still had hope for Biden. So I feel like when he said that shit, it was like, what the fuck is this old ass white dude on right now?
Yeah, my favorite shit to bring up is when Obama got fucked up in the media by like Fox News. They was going on about like for like a week about how he wore a tan suit and presidents like are supposed to only wear navy blue suits because it's some type of rule of being like proper and, you know what I'm saying, presidential. And then it's like Trump comes in here and is like, yeah, grab him in the pussy. And they're just like, that's my guy. That's my guy. And it's just like, bruh, what happened? What happened to y'all?
Crazy like scenario to
like it's supposed to like you can't wear a tan suit, but you can like, pretty much say that you assaulting females, you know what I'm saying, whenever you feel like it, because they're gonna be with it. And they could say, yeah, that's cool.
He the only president I know that had hella cases. It still it
does nothing happens, bro. He just keeps rocking. He's invincible.
To get what's that shit called when you outvote this nigga during his time?
Like impeaching him?
Yeah. He was about to
vetoed. Yeah.
And he got up out of there fast and didn't get
Bro, since we on Trump real quick, I gotta ask this. What's the deal with that whole tax shit? He still hasn't given all his tax documents. They said like they just collected.
The FBI kicked down his door and shit recently. They got hella shit.
Yeah, but they said even then they got some of them, but there was a lot of them missing or some shit, allegedly.
Them bitches is like overseas somewhere.
They probably burned, bro. Them shits don't exist.
They got away with it. He got away from, if you could get away from being, if you get away from that shit. That nigga he's the top criminal of the world. I'm sorry.
Somebody in chat said, is SVCHXCKY from Philly?
Yes, sir. Up top.
They said, when are you switching to YouTube? In the next couple weeks, we for sure gonna be switching over. CJ said, rest in peace, Moose. Moose died. No, I didn't. I'm right here. We're still streaming. I told y'all I'm gonna be switching. It's one of my last Twitch streams. Y'all keep taking this wrong. I didn't say it's my last Twitch stream. It's one of the last. So get it fucking straight, CJ.
Wait. What's
trying to get y'all.
I'm about to move to YouTube to start streaming on YouTube because everybody that I fuck with, T-Rail, Yuri, Pot Lord, all the people that I'm kind of connected to their communities is all on YouTube. So it's just like I get some crossover from some people, but it'll be probably tenfold if I was on YouTube, like lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Because they could just go straight from there to there.
Yeah. Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. What you gotta put your clips, your pod clips on Rumble, because Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen that. I don't know. I've heard of Rumble, but I don't know what it is at all.
Rumble is like right now. It's like the algorithm is like, but it's like the next YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? And the same thing I seen with TikTok is what I'm seeing with Rumble, where everybody's seeing those little TikTok ads, and they're like, get on TikTok, and nobody's paying attention to it. and then you see TikTok is killing the game.
Same with YouTube Shorts. I watched a video
Mhm.
on Ludwig. He was talking about how he got invited by YouTube to like this conference where they was rolling out all these features and shit, future features, and invited all these content creators, and he was one of them. He said that like pretty much 9 out of 10 of them were some shit for shorts, and how they're pretty much trying to take TikTok out the game by incorporating shorts and have shorts be the new TikTok and just get everybody off of TikTok onto YouTube.
Yeah. So if you could
Shorts is the wave on YouTube. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You should
you could just like,
either have them on your channel or start a whole new channel and just have it be a shorts page type shit. You feel me?
yeah, I feel like shorts pages would be like that because like how we talked about the other time, just so your algorithm don't just
Exactly.
be
Yeah.
like,
That's why my Instagram I made the Moose Man clips. And I just post on there every day, and it could be a 10-second. It could get 20 likes, or it could get 100 likes. You feel me? It don't matter. You type shit. But CJ Tate said Rumble is the best. I switched already. Oh shit! All right.
yeah. Rumble
Hey,
is
yo,
definitely about
Cam went off, Jack.
my bad. Here
It's
I
all
come.
good. I was just letting you know.
Yeah, no, you good.
But
I
yeah,
had
he
a,
said Rumble is the best. He said I switched to it already. But shout out to you for subbing on YouTube too. Shout out to CJ.
Shout out my boy CJ.
Yeah, CJ. He's the creator of the corn dog meme, corn dog Mike meme. So shout out to him. OG boomer for sure. Next topic: Kodak's upset because he lost to Lotto at the BET Awards.
Oh, I've been waiting for this topic.
He lost to her
Let's
song.
hear it. D Steele, what's good?
Big Energy. It's the song of the year, and it won over Super Gremlin. A lot of people don't agree with it. Kodak went to.
He said something crazy. Cite that comment.
I'm putting the cape on. However,
Kodak was saying like, oh, they gave that fucking award to Cappuccino and shit. And he was going crazy.
I do agree. He was going nuts. Okay. Now, this nigga was saying some out of pocket foul shit, and they do already have a little issue. You know, they try to say that he was the one that was
trying to fuck
for
a verse.
Feature, you feel me?
I forgot about that. Okay.
But you know, one thing I gotta say is I ain't never heard that motherfucking Lotto song in my motherfucking life. And I know my little 3-year-old nephew be talking about, we couldn't be superstars. So I don't know, bro. Y'all not finna tell me that wasn't song of the year, because that was definitely song of the year.
Kodak shouldn't, but you know he gonna always say something.
He said some out of pocket foul shit for sure.
Hey, but
when
respect,
it comes down to
bro,
just a award,
respect. Kodak did apologize to PNB Rock's baby mama because he jumped out the window on that one too when they were saying that she was the reason tagging the Roscoe's that he got popped. But then they came out after and was like, no, they was already in the parking lot. They seen him. That had nothing to do with it. And Kodak came out and apologized.
Kind of off topic, but did you hear that YG song?
Yeah, that shit's weird, and it's gotten hella hate. And YG only sold 11K this first week or 14K.
I see your comment. We know the truth.
Yeah,
I fuck with like I don't know. I don't know. That's different.
But yeah, I don't know. You seen that K Hella the song YG pretty much made, and it's about rappers getting killed in LA and robbed for their jewelry.
I didn't hear that shit. Actually, I didn't even know that came out.
And they just say that it's like it's in bad taste with what just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mind you, this is the same person that made a song about how you're supposed to go to an Asian neighborhood and you wait and then you ring their doorbell and then you rob their house and all types of shit. Like, bro, in detail, just like how with the other shit. So it's like, nigga, this nigga be doing weird shit like that.
I don't get it.
That's like some propaganda
That was an old song, but still, I mean, he still made it. He has a history of like making songs that's like kind of.
That's like some weird shit. Like you working for a label, like trying to make us do dumb shit type shit, like giving us instructions on how to do crimes.
But it's the same as like, I mean, everything I feel like comes back to the Kanye shit. You know what I'm saying? YG shit is not hot right now. The Draco shit that's took a big hit to his career. You know what I'm saying? Being associated with Draco's death and him being a reason type shit. has took a big hit to his career, bro. That like YG used to be like the most loved LA rapper type shit. You feel me? Like he was big, he was on the radio, but he was never seen as corny or none of that shit. He was always seen as cool and being like cool with everybody. And that Draco shit kind of exposed a different side, and people aren't hearing the music the same. I feel like type shit.
I remember I used to be like Juice when I hear a new YG song on the radio like every summer.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm saying like that's
like this weird. Shit. Like finally they got like a little real nigga song on the radio right now. It'd always be some corny ass shit, but now this is just making me mad. I don't know.
It's like, just bad timing, bro. PNB Rock didn't do nothing to nobody. You feel me? Why the fuck are you like taking that as a chance to fucking talk about, speak on that, and like glorify
wait? So
it
that song's about his situation?
No, but it's just about. He's just talking about like, yo, rappers, if you come to LA, like you got this is gonna happen to you, and this is how you run down on an LA rapper. Like you check Instagram and you check if they tag the spot, and you pull up to the spot. Like he's like laying shit out, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too weirdly similar to what happened to PNB, even if that shit didn't result in his death. It's like he tagged, you know what I'm saying, his girl tagged the place and he got killed at the place. Like
sound like Pop Smoke shit.
The shit's just kind of lame to me, bro.
It's weird, bro. It's just like clout, money, all that shit is corrupt, bro.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Just to be like, yeah, fuck that dude's family if they feel away because I gotta make this bread is just kind of weird when you are already rich. You feel me? Type shit. It's like that's the angle you take. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not in the streets. You're a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is you really talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just surprised that these rappers don't have somebody like quality checking their shit. Like, I don't know, because all right, so we started I mean sometimes, right? But we so we started
sometimes
this
they don't.
That's cool.
Sometimes like my bad to cut you off, but just to put this in there as an example, The Game dissed Eminem recently on his last album. Adam 22 was interviewing The Game, and he was like, "Why'd you put that diss out on that album? Like, I feel like it didn't really need the diss, blah blah blah." Or he was asking Whack 100 actually, and Whack 100 was like, because it's a 10-minute diss song, and he's like, "Bro, like, why did you let him put that out?" And
hold on, sorry to cut you off. Every time he drop an album, he beefing with somebody.
Yeah, exactly. My point was that Whack 100 said the song was 5 minutes before, and I said, bro, this shit's way too long. No one's finna listen to this shit. Like, take that shit off. And he came back and played me a 10-minute version and said, is that better? And then Whack 100 was like, all right, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's when you get to that point, it's like ain't nobody telling you shit. There's a lot of yes men around. There isn't no quality control that's actually quality control. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this going to get some views? Is this going to get some clicks type shit, I feel like.
Yeah.
But what was you saying, K Hella? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just going to say, we started the convo with Kodak, and I mean, shit, did y'all see that meme recently? There's been like 4 instances where he tried to like pay homage to somebody who passed, and it was just hella out of taste. Like, he posted the picture in a Kobe jersey next to a purple and yellow helicopter after that shit happened. Like, that's fucking insane, bro. Like, nobody's telling you this is a...
He made his whole theme of his shit Kobe. He had fucking whip that was like Kobe dedicated, and then a little helicopter, bro. It was crazy.
That was fucking crazy, bro.
The chicken and waffle shit was crazy. He had on all pink with Pepto Bismol talking about I fuck with breast cancer.
Oh yeah.
And then he had some other shit. He had some other shit on. It was hella crazy. I was like, bro. Yeah, I saw that. I know exactly what that shit was crazy.
Bro, I fuck with breast cancer is the craziest thing ever.
Was the plate talking about rest in peace PNB was crazy, bro. Like, why are you doing that, bro?
He's actually low key like slow, you know what I'm saying, but also smart as fuck at marketing.
He's smart, but he's slow.
Yeah, literally. He's dumb as fuck, but fucking smart as fuck at marketing. Those two don't have to be mutually exclusive. They could be fucking dumb and smart. But Puda said, you got to think about it, though. A lot of the stuff rappers rap about specifically in our communities, they do it in the East Coast, too. It goes back to greed. Nobody's going to listen if you rap about unity. Look at Nip. I feel like people was listening to it, but he wasn't just rapping about that shit. He would like sprinkle it in and say some dope shit and say some other shit, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like the whole song's just like happy, let's hold hands and shit. You feel me? It's a way you could do it. Like look at La Russell, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he pushes that like positive type message shit while still being dope and still being clean and shit.
I mean, J. Cole, you can't.
Yeah,
Larry June.
I was just saying like on the come up type shit, like new age, like. You know what I'm saying?
New age? Yeah, Larry June for surely. I mean, I feel like...
Bro. Larry June be talking about pimping and keeping a thing on him all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like he speaks about reality, but he also speaks about how he wants shit to be. But he talks about reality, but he also talks about how he wants reality to be type shit. You feel me? The message that he wants to push.
What's that nigga brand, bro? That nigga brand is not...
If you ask a basic hip hop fan off the street, they would say it's oranges, it's eating healthy, it's smoking some weed, and drinking orange juice, like West Coast.
His image brand is definitely like up, like classy shit. You're right.
Facts.
I'm just like when you really listen to his lyrics, but I'm over.
Nah, you right though.
You're not saying this nigga a saint. Nobody saying again. Nigga, J. Cole said something about shooting something in the trees. He probably killed somebody for shooting a gun in the fucking trees. Nigga, like, nigga's not saying that this nigga a saint.
Yeah,
like,
J. Cole made a whole song about the first time he nutted, bro. I mean, come on.
Oh, man. He did.
I thought J. Cole was from the Ville where they bang for the money and carry 4 or 5s like change for a 20.
Oh.
Come on.
Yo, this is real hip hop podcast. Straight
up. All right, I'm gonna say one thing too in response to Puda. I think that's a good point, but I feel like it's polar opposites that really make it work. Because like you got rappers who will preach positive ass shit. Like Nip was still getting heard right before everything went south. But then on the total opposite side of the spectrum, look at that whole shit that just happened with Adam 22 and the Channel 5 Chirac interview, how they exposed how all those content creators were just exploiting. And what was all their justification? Because they know people eat that shit up. We love when we get to sit down, especially a white kid from the suburbs back in high school. I'm not going to lie, I was eating that shit up too. I was like, damn, this is interesting. I've never lived a life like this. And I'm digesting a bunch of shit that like otherwise I would never know about. Of course, that's fascinating. So I can only imagine even being more separated from reality and shit.
I feel like on top of that though, it's gonna be a turning point because that shit happened if you look at history anyway. Yeah. Like in the 90s, bro, like nigga gangster, this was what it's called, gangster rap. That shit was going crazy.
It's gone through waves, like for sure. It's just like it went from the 90s and then like Kanye and them kind of ended that shit. And then it came back around, you know what I'm saying? And now there's going to be a new era. It's like SoundCloud kind of ended that other gangster rap era, and then on SoundCloud, and then it's coming back to gangster rap, and then it's probably going to be something else. It's like, that's just going to get played out. It's like, that's just played out to me already type shit, bro. But it's like, there's some people that still do it good, like new artists and shit. Like, make it interesting, but for the most part, it's like, bro, a lot of the artists in the Bay that are like hood artists, they have the same flow, they rap the same, they rap on the same type of beats and shit. It's like that shit's played the fuck out. Nobody wants to hear that, bro. I don't care how many guns you got. That shit is not hot, bro. Straight up.
But it's all ego anyway. You feel me? People ego is just like under the desk. You feel me? So they just try to get it up under the desk on top of the desk, you feel me? Niggas just trying to say something to be something.
Somebody was just trying to say, and they were trying to figure out Steele all episode, but now they figured it out. He's speaker knockers.
What's up, Tay? I see you, boy. Anyways,
hey yo,
you know what I fuck with though? I fuck with the fact that a lot more OG like rappers, even though, okay, like for example, this motherfucker did say that he was smoking on Pookie Loke earlier this year, but he did come out later on and say, you know, that we shouldn't be talking about the dead and shit like that.
Who said that?
Gucci
Mane.
Like I feel like it's cool that a lot more of like the OGs or like the real street dudes that a lot of these people look up to are starting to come out and say like more positive stuff like that. However, I think that people in like shit, my generation or younger are just so fucked off in the head that it's not really gonna matter. You know?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't think
shit,
that shit I don't think that changed none of those little
we ain't
youngest
listening
minds.
to no, wasn't listening to no older folk, bro. Me and you knew when we was out doing our Dougie. Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
of course, but like at the end of the day,
But
like
also, like, I had like morals and like a code that I did live by that was like put in me, but that was more just like family shit more than
but
anything. You feel me? It's
it's
like
gonna be a turning point because like
that,
again, bro, like all this shit is systematic, bro.
and yeah, at the end of
Like
the day, bro, it's just like people need to love.
it's like this, bro. It was just wasn't recorded because they didn't have no
That's
internet,
what I'm
bro. It
saying,
was
bro. When everybody people say, "Oh, this generation's fucked up," it's like motherfuckers been doing fucked up shit, bro. It's just now we see everything, bro. It's like get out of
Right.
here.
so fucked up, bro.
It's like at the end of the day, bro, people just gotta love their kids and take care of their kids and actually watch their kids. You feel me? And like really instill values in them because you know what I'm saying. You can't rely on school or the internet because they're gonna be fucked up off that shit. You feel me? But they gotta have a baseline to work from that's level headed and it's got some common sense to them. You know what I'm saying? You only get that from your family type shit. How you grow up. That's the only way you're gonna get it. And if there's a motherfucker that's 18 and he ain't never had no common sense talk to him, he's gonna go do some dumb shit. You feel me? That he sees other motherfuckers.
Retarded.
And
Or you gonna
bro,
have like these motherfuckers like that did do the PNB rock shit where it was a dad and a fucking
Yeah,
17-year-old.
a dad told his son to go up in there and do the lick. It's just like, bro, what are you supposed to do? And the mom helped orchestrate it. It's like, what are you supposed to do for that kid, that 17-year-old that just ended his life pretty much? When both of his parents, what else is he supposed to do? You feel me? Like when your mom and your dad is like, yeah, go and kill him. It's like you listen to your mom and dad, but you supposed to listen to everything they say. You feel me? If they're fucking dirtbags too, like that's
a lot of
crazy.
niggas gonna get tired, bro. Like how you said, you tired of the way that shit sound. Niggas gonna get tired, bro, because nobody want to live in a cell, bro. Nobody want to live in a box, bro. You can't live in a box.
But it's like,
you get what I'm saying?
at some point, there has to be like a mass majority that says that's just not cool. Because right now the majority says that it is cool, and nobody really shines that much light on the side when motherfuckers sitting in a cell.
It's starting to happen because it's like this, bro. I'll give you an example. Right now, Philly is going up, bro.
Yeah.
It's 15, 14-year-olds. This is the first time in history, bro. 15, 14, 16-year-olds are really killing randoms.
Yeah.
Like, they looking at, skiing up, and really just killing random-ass people.
Yeah. Philly is insane right now.
Bro, the talk around is going to start getting to the point where that's going to hit one city. And I'm pretty sure Philly's not the only city in that, you know what I'm saying,
but it's just like it's like how long is it gonna take? Like how many bodies gonna drop before that? Because it's like, bro, look at Baton Rouge, like look at fucking Chicago, look at Philly, look at LA. Every major city is pretty much like in certain parts is fucking straight bloodbaths, bro. So it's like, damn, it's like there's so many big cities that's happening, and it's like when is motherfuckers gonna realize like, bruh, this shit is not. And it ends up being a cycle. It's like you killed my brother, I gotta kill you type shit. That shit's never finna end. You feel me? Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, niggas just gotta start speaking out with the bread. Keep it 100. They only niggas that niggas will watch. The niggas with the bread.
Well, shit, somebody with the bread from Philly tried to speak out on it, and they told them, fuck out of here, dickhead.
Because at the end of the day,
try to sign me, bro.
It's like you need more. It's the strength in numbers, bro. It can't be one nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gotta be like. And the thing is like this, bro. If people see people winning on the positive side, then people gonna change their tune, bro. You get what I'm saying? People not gonna change their tune when somebody yelling at the fucking clubhouse saying do this and do that. Nobody gonna listen to somebody.
It's already like a combative like fucking conversation they having. It's like, so if he does agree and people say like go with their point, it's gonna be like, oh, you got bitched out like wait, you feel me? Like,
it's just called lead by. At the end of the day, it needs like a widespread of like group of niggas, strike, but just a group of niggas that just literally doing their shit and really impacting people that's like not affected by it. And then it's like strength in numbers, bro. You don't try to change somebody that's already through it. You change the people that has a clear mind, and then the strength comes in numbers, just like how the drill wave was. It's just turning.
Do y'all agree with this though? I got a hot take right here that if XXX, Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, you know what I'm saying, all of them didn't die, that SoundCloud rap would still be the biggest genre and that there would be less violence because gangster rap isn't dominating hip hop.
Of course. I think so.
Y'all think so?
Because
y'all think that?
I think that nigga XXX was one of the artists that we never seen that can really was dominant. Like before, niggas was trying to be versatile to the point where they trying to get out of hip hop and jump back into hip hop. XXX had an album that had so many genres. He was the only person that did that at that time. You get what I'm saying? So depending on how you, that was like what his first, second year being popular. So more times he would have definitely connected with the Bad Bunnies, connected with the da-da-da-da.
And he was already on some like non-violent shit. Like he was done beefing with motherfuckers like around the time he got killed. He was like turning a new leaf, trying to be more positive and shit. And it's crazy that he got killed by gun violence, which kind of ending the era of SoundCloud and leading into this era of gun violence, kind of. Like, that's just crazy.
Like during SoundCloud, like shit was still going down, but at least SoundCloud.
But it wasn't like, it was like something different. It's like you could be in the hood all day and shit's going down, and then go home and slap a little peep, and it puts you in a whole different world. You feel me? Like when I was in the hood when I was little, like listening to Eminem took me to like a different world, kind of. I was like, you know, it was like an audio book. But then if I listened to the Jacket of Messy Marv, that shit made me want to kind of like immerse myself in the ghetto shit. You feel me? And really be outside with it. Like
the shit that the niggas around the way doing. Like, I'm about to go do this.
Exactly.
Like,
and like that shit made me want to get like rah rah. Like like that shit get me in the mood to like go crazy. Like trip on
like I'll listen to like back then I used to listen to like Tyler the Creator. You feel me? You mean like that. But then
it's like Tyler Creator never made me like, it made me want to like maybe punch a wall, but it's not gonna make me go shoot my op. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I listen to Dirk, nigga. That shit.
That shit make you want to slide. The NBA young boy, that shit make you want to slide.
See, my only thing about that though is like I feel like the problem is if that shit hit the mainstream, a lot of street music comes from counterculture. Like, you know, when drill music first came out, they like another thing about that Channel 5 interview, they were all talking about like they were listening to each other's tapes and going out and doing drills and shit. That wasn't mainstream. So it's like they could have been exposed to all the Juice WRLD, all the more like thoughtful shit. But if they still got homies in the same like block dropping some violent ass shit, that's gonna be what resonates. That's what you're gonna hear in passing in the cars and traffic in the hallway. So I feel like it's still you know,
it's still like that's what I said earlier.
But just like you said, it didn't hit the mainstream though. It's like there's a difference from being in that hood and you trading the tapes to being at like maybe 50 to 60 people max in that encounter to being 50 to 60 million people. You know what I'm saying? Being able to view that encounter on IG Live and fucking the YouTube video that's connected and the YouTubers that are connecting every single dot in that city that you would have never known about. Like all that shit like comes together. I feel like
100. Yeah, it's like, bro. At the end of the day, and I read this in a book, bro, it's 50-50 anywhere. You get what I'm saying? We're just more dominant because we in these environments. You get what I'm saying? But like you said, if something positive that really inspiration hit the mainstream, just like, I give you an example. The anime fucking industry, nigga, them niggas got hella heads supporting they shit. You get what I'm saying? So let's say you took some positive ass music and hit that head to the anime shit. The weighting, it's like a weighting scale, bro. The weighting scale gonna start because it's all strength and numbers, and then the next environment gets motivated by what's popping. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The reason why all that shit's popping because they got dances that come with it. These rappers living these lives, and people are actually keeping up with their lives. And then when they get popular, you're like, oh shit, this shit is real. So it gets more people intentionally involved in it. Something positive gotta sweep niggas away, and it's kind of difficult.
That's what I'm saying. Like even like the shit that I was gonna reference, bro, is like think about like the jerking era. It's like when motherfuckers from around the world was looking at the jerking era, they looking at people in LA. Motherfuckers been dying every single day in LA since the 90s and shit, since the 80s. You feel me? But it's like when people was observing the music scene in LA during the jerk era, they was like, oh, it's a bunch of motherfuckers that like dress clean and they dance dope and we could learn the dances and we could go out and dance with our homies, you know what I'm saying, and dance battle motherfuckers.
2010, that whole 2009 gave a whole culture scene to LA where you got Wiz Khalifa, nigga coming from Pennsylvania, living out there, changing the culture. Clicking up with Crip, Snoop Dogg. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Changing the whole dynamic of LA. You get what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like eras like that, it's like Wiz made us not want to pick up a gun and go shoot somebody. He made me want to put on some cargo shorts and some chucks and smoke weed with the homies. Like, it's like how much trouble can I really get in, like following those footsteps? But it's like If you listen to violent shit all day, bro, that shit's gonna make you want to be violent. You know what I'm saying? Even if you the kid from the suburbs, there's fucking stories of white kids in LA. They end up joining Crip gangs because they was slapping that music too much and end up really getting into that shit. Like that's just crazy, bro. Like,
but
bro,
like it's intentional because it's like, bro, we in a recession. And that's the same shit that happened in the 99 to the 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same shit happened in the 80s. The crack, you know what I'm saying? The crack era.
Yeah.
It's just one of them times where like niggas gotta feed the negative to, you know what I'm saying? Because if you want to be honest, it may be population control. It may be all types of shit where people. Cause think about it. Before the fucking pandemic, bro, niggas was 2017, 18, niggas. Well, I say 18 was kind of rough, but 2017, 16, bro, niggas was like, it was like lit. Festivals
it was lit,
going
bro.
up.
Yeah, everything was lit. Everything was lit, bro.
Lit.
yeah,
So
you
it's
got a
like-
point. You got a point.
Like, bro,
Facts.
as soon as that world shut off shit, everyone's appetite just got hungrier.
And then just
Niggas
like,
had no
yeah, just like everybody
Yeah.
says, it's like motherfuckers were super down bad to like almost possibly the worst you could be ever down bad to having the most money you ever had off EDD in your whole life to then it getting taken away and you down back to that down bad spot, but you already seen what the top looks like and you like, I can't go back, Brody. I'm down to die before I go back to that.
Before I go, I'm about to do
And
everything.
now
to make
LA
it
is like you can't wear a chain in
1500
LA
every 2
now.
weeks.
It's like, you feel me?
That's exactly what.
Yeah.
How much niggas that was really up in LA. LA is really a fucking out of all the country. Different parts have different like fucking like investments. You know what I'm saying? Like money ways, whether it's underground or legal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like LA niggas was up. You feel me? Like niggas was really up and tucked. So I feel like once niggas went broke, come on now, they going back to their culture. They going back to the gang politics. They going back to all the shit that what made LA back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like look at what Adam 22 and every other rap blogger was talking about in 2017, 2018. They wasn't talking about gang politics because that shit wasn't prevalent in the mainstream. People didn't want to. It might be super interesting, but it's like that's still a niche thing, you feel me? Of like people that were fucking with it until it hits that mainstream and like beefs are like on front page of Twitter and shit. You feel me? Like street beefs, real shit, people dying is on and white kids are sliding in Dirk's DMs like you're not sliding for Vaughn. Like that shit wasn't happening in 2017, bruh. That shit just wasn't happening.
You know, another good example of that is the Woodstock 99 shit. If y'all seen the documentary, like the whole explanation was, if y'all are not familiar, Woodstock 99 turned into like literally the whole crowd like burning down the whole fucking festival grounds and shit. It turned into basically a riot. And basically, it's like a psychological thing. Like the OG Woodstock, all the music, the whole mainstream at the time was all peace and love and positivity. And it wasn't like the fake
all
shit.
About this.
It was real ass, like together, we're together. And then you got 99, people like fucking Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach. Bro, people talk about fuck authority, like everything. And they just burn that bitch down. So I actually take what I said back. You're 100% right about the mainstream shit. Because like, let's take modern society for an example. All of a sudden, you got all this money people came up on getting taken back. If you go home and you turn a radio on, the first thing you hear is some positive shit. You might actually think twice before you go back and do some foul shit. That's facts. That's a good ass point.
On top of that, bro, it's knowledge, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. There's a book called Outwitting the Devil that explains all this shit, bro. I said this shit in the last podcast, bro. If half the people was exposed to knowledge, they knew better, they'll do better. So they wouldn't be feeling like they're getting like played as a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's based off of emotions, bro. So if you want to control somebody, you control their emotions. Like, for example, no disrespect, but Moose, you're a good looking dude, no homo shit, right? But
Thanks,
if somebody was trying to get a reaction out of you, what they gonna say? Bro, you big as shit, you fat as shit, like they trying to say something that you know that can get a reaction out. That's the same thing with these tactics and shit. Like everyone in a low income or anything, bro, we all programmed to think that money's gonna rule the world. We gotta get our money up. Everyone asks us, what you want to be when you grow up? What you gonna do when you grow up? How you gonna survive? So when people, especially these young generations that's young, at least like you said, we had some morals. The young generation don't have no morals at all. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They have the internet. That's all they have. So when they see on the internet, they take that shit by law.
Yeah.
Like, I argue with my little brother all the time because he'll argue about some shit he see on the internet. And I'm telling him about some shit some real life experience. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The manipulation of how people see things get when people see them big chains or the squad with all the ski masks on and they just riding in the big track hawks and shit like that and get these young boys that had nothing to show for it, not giving them time to develop, want something and think that, okay, I'm gonna go out and do it because wow, that 16-year-old already doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the get down or lay down mechanic, bro.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's just crazy, bro. Because it's just like, even if we get all the knowledge out, there's still going to be like motherfuckers. I got cousins that
of course.
they mom and dad gang bang and they grandma and grandpa gang bang.
Yeah,
So they
exactly.
gonna gang bang
And
and they
and
kids
that
gang
kid,
bang
and that
already.
kids
You
is
feel
throwing
me?
up
Yeah.
the set.
So it's just
Exactly.
like,
But
bro, it's like that shit's crazy. It's just like, but
at the end of the
eventually
day-
getting knowledge out will eventually get to the like that kid's kid, and maybe they'll make a change in their life. You feel me? Type shit. That's like all you can hope on.
It's like one thing I say is like you're not gonna change the nigga that already did it. You're gonna change somebody that witnessed that nigga doing it. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that nigga's living in misery. I know so many people that went to school. I went to a school called Pennell, bro. Most of us that's surviving out there is like a little it's crazy. In our classroom, it's like a statistic shit. It was like 30 fucking kids, bro. I swear to God, like 20 of us either dead or in jail right now. It's like 10 of us, 5 of us fucking working a 9 to 5. Like, I'm really like probably 1% that moved to fucking California right now.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, niggas that the 5-10% already seen this shit, but they don't have no knowledge why this shit is happening. So even though that knowledge, the nigga that's in jail, keep making the aware, niggas gonna eventually understand, like, all right, this shit is played by a system. Niggas gonna understand because this shit really is in depth about things, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just say, all right, we in jail because we in the trenches. Of course, no nigga not gonna hear that shit. Like, that's the most dumb. But if they explain why we in jail because we in the trenches, it's gonna make a nigga upset, bro. Trust me, it's gonna make a nigga be like, all right, bro, this shit really fucked up. It's gonna be making a nigga mad at the fucking system more than they ops, bro. Because at the end of the day, of course, you're gonna go after the person that took your cousin, but that shit keep happening, you're gonna get madder and madder and more misery, bro. The shit never ends type shit. You get what I'm saying? Niggas gonna keep sliding back and forth, and that shit never gonna end. So
CJ said, bless your heart, Chuck. I pray for you. The best, bro. You beat the odds. That's crazy.
shit,
Shout out
niggas
to
still
CJ,
fight.
bro. Yeah,
Niggas
we
still
still fighting
fight.
every day, man.
Niggas
But
still
we gonna start wrapping up the pod. But what I wanted y'all to do before we get up out of here is just shout out all y'all, you know what I'm saying, handles or whatever projects y'all want people to go to, whatever you want people to pay attention to. You feel me? The pod's been doing numbers lately, so you know what I'm saying. I just want to give the homies their credit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that checked out that quoted at LA Pod. It's at 1.1K now, man, in like 5 or 6 days. So that's just crazy. We just on there chopping it up and talking and people fucking with it. So yeah, D Steele, if you want to start, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Darin Steele, DarinSteele. You know what I'm saying? Go slap that rebel without a cause, man. Look out for that off the leash, nigga. Go look out for that. I got a D Dilla project coming. Shit, me, Moose, and Chucky got some crazy shit in the works. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Go slap that gloomy Moose, nigga. I mix and match with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. You know what I mean?
Yep. Okay, Hella.
What the fuck?
Oh, my camera just died, bro. That's crazy.
Bro,
It's all good. If you want to just spit your shit, we can still hear you.
All right, well, this is the no cam, but shout out to Moose for letting me slide through. My name is K Hella social media. K Hella IG on Instagram, K Hella TW on Twitter, K_Hella on TikTok. I got a bunch of singles on the way. I got a bunch of shit I'll never release just to spite Moose. And then I got a bunch of I'll be dropping TikToks daily because I'm trying to get the buzz going. But based off this conversation, I might have to switch to shorts. So you know what I'm saying? Show some love. And
road to 1K.
Again,
road to 1K. Come on.
Straight up. Thank you for having me on here. It's been real.
Yes, sir. Hey, anytime, Brody. You could come every fucking Friday if you could make it, bro. K Hella always got good opinions. You know what I'm saying? He got a a big head on his shoulders, and that motherfucker got a brain in it. You feel me? He be spitting. You feel me? So shout out to KHL on the soundboard too. Chucky, what you want to shout out, man? Let the people know.
You just follow me on all platforms, SVCHXCKY, you know what I'm saying? Regular Chucky with an X in it. The Lost Strife Files, more vlogs coming soon.
Yes,
Music
sir.
videos coming soon. Fucking shit coming soon, you know what I'm saying? And shit. I'm gonna like
type shit, man.
go tap in with the NLS, you know what I'm saying? The AMV on SVCHXCKY, all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Big project.
Go slap that Castlevania by SVCHXCKY.
Oh, yeah,
Castlevania, that motherfucker to $1 million.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll have all y'all handles and shit in the description of the vid once the pod drops. We got one to drop with Chucky, actually, so he's going to be back to back, you know what I'm saying, with it. So we'll drop that one, and then probably this one in like about a week, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back on the grind and dropping them all
All right,
time.
if you about to drop it like that, man, y'all should be able to go get some tickets to our show in San Francisco at Brick and Mortar on October 27th, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Above the Bridge show. We got Strife Gang in that motherfucker. We got SFG in that bitch. We got, you know what I'm saying? Family Not a Group in that motherfucker. You know we got Kid Lords in that bitch,
shout out to
man.
Kid Lords, real cool peoples.
All love, man.
You look like CJ said Chucky looks like Slum God. Sorry, I had to say it. I'm sorry. That's what he said.
Hold on. Before you in the chat, he said Slump God Ski Mask.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask the viewers right quick. Is it the eye tat? It's the tat. I think it's the tat, bro.
Yeah, it's the tats. It's the tats.
It's the tat.
So.
Okay, it's your chain.
Is it? Oh, the chain. Oh yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah, that's hella funny.
Actually, it's a crystal in this joint. It's a stone in here.
All right, all right. He's getting too woke for us, chat. We gotta.
They saying Batman pressing him about how he got the walk in Poland. All right,
bro. All right then, chat. That was I think this is episode 13 of the Homieverse podcast, live in front of your eyes. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. We had about 6 to 10 viewers the whole time, so shout out to chat, man. I've been lacking. On the streaming, but y'all still pop out for the boy, pop out for the Homieverse. All the homies here as always.